Tattooing is an art form that has existed for over 4,000 years, dating back to Egyptian and Nubian mummies. Since then, tattooing has undergone many changes in design and technique. Although tattooing was lost in Europe during the Dark Ages, tribal communities around the world continued to use tattoos during this time. After being rediscovered by explorers in the late 1600s, tattooing quickly gained popularity in the Western world. However, despite its early popularity, tattooing was eventually shunned by the upper class and attracted a negative viewpoint. Today, tattooing is seeing a rise in popularity, dispelling many of the stereotypes associated with the art form. Like many forms of arts that are found around Adelaide's rich culture, tattooing has a strong following amongst its locals and is now branching out further into the mainstream. We now talk to Jason from Xanchies, one of the many popular tattoo parlours around Adelaide.
Xanchies is a company started by my employers, Jason and Chantel, about 5 years ago. Basically, a Xanchi is a little elf type person that helps you find your way through the forest, which is where the name comes from. Myself, I actually got started with a friend of mine down in Victor Harbour, just helping out in the shop, that sort of thing. And through him I was able to get a reference, and then I came hunting around for a job, eventually came across Jason and Chantel, and after a trial period got accepted and been going strong ever since. My number one priority is health and hygiene, is to keep you safe from any disease or contamination or anything like that. My second priority is to give you a really nice piece of art that you can be proud of for the rest of your life. Some people don't necessarily have the best ideas on design because they don't understand that we do get older and our skin sags. So first and foremost is the health and hygiene standards, and then second of all is to give you something that when you're 80 years of age you don't look back at it and go, what is it? You still have a nice piece of art. Anything to do with black and grey, skulls, realism. I'm pretty open to do most things. I really love oriental work when it comes to colour. I think that flows really nicely on the body. I'm pretty open to do anything except frangipanis. So yeah, it's all good. It's just I'm sick to death of frangipanis. Memorable designs, probably some of the bigger jobs, you know, when you start to do like full back pieces and full arms and legs and things like that, they are really cool. I did one for a victim of cancer who'd beaten it. It was a very simple design, artistically very simple, but definitely stands out as one of my favourites because of the story behind the tattoo. His daughter designed it, and when he beat his cancer, he came in and got it tattooed. And so, you know, that felt like I was really contributing something to that person's life, so that was always good. An opportunity to make money, make a living, doing something that I truly love. I've known since I was 4 years old that I was going to have tattoos. My parents knew. You get to change people's lives in a positive way. Sometimes there is negatives, like every job. But you know, when you do, even if it's like I say a small symbol or something on someone, and they've overcome their fears and coming into the shop, you give them that piece of art, and then when they leave, they're just beaming and they feel on top of the world. In the past it was, slowly but surely with more like TV shows like Miami Ink and you know, more coverage from like our conventions and stuff like that, it's starting to become more mainstream. The stereotype of the biker is, you know, it's slowly disappearing. It's still out there a little bit, but slowly but surely it's definitely changed from before, you know, you only had bikers tattooing people. Now you've got people that have got uni degrees. You know, there's all walks of life for tattooing now, which is changing the whole stereotype. Definitely a change in clientele and design requests. We're starting to do a lot more new school. Things that are popular in America about 4 or 5 years ago are starting to happen over here. As far as the clients, I've tattooed police officers, a law graduate, many nurses, health department officials. It's not the biker or the sailor anymore. It's everybody, the uni students.
Even as little as 50 years ago, tattooing was viewed largely as a rough subculture used mainly by bikies, sailors and criminals. Today this attitude has changed significantly. Tattooists are now more widely recognised as artists, and a broader range of people are using tattoos to express themselves. As tattooing moves forward, the attitude of a safe, artistic form of self-expression will continue to grow.